Today, I want to talk to you about the danger of having a false Jesus, a instead of Jesus. I'm going to read you from John chapter 2, verse 18, where we read this. Little children, it is the last hour, and you have heard that the Antichrist is coming. Even now, many Antichrists have come, by which we know that it is the last hour. Most people in our modern culture don't know much about the Bible, but almost everyone has heard of the Antichrist. We've seen the movies, and we've been told that the Bible predicts the rise of this frightening person. Now, this interest in the Antichrist is nothing new. Almost 2,000 years ago, the Apostle John wrote about this person, and he expected that the Christians of his day would understand what he wrote to them. John lived in the constant expectancy of Jesus' return, regarding his time as the last hour, as he says here in verse 18. An expectancy that we should also have, knowing that our Lord's return can come at any time. In this context, John warned the Antichrist is coming. Now, what does that name or title Antichrist mean? In the ancient Greek language that the New Testament was originally written in, the prefix anti can mean the opposite of or instead of. I want you to think about this. The Antichrist is the opposite Jesus. He is the instead of Jesus. Now, most people have focused on the idea of the opposite Jesus. And this has made them think that the Antichrist will appear as a supremely evil person. It follows that in this thinking, that just as much as Jesus went around doing good, well, then the Antichrist is going to do evil. As much as Jesus' character and personality were beautiful and attractive, the Antichrist's character and nature will be ugly and repulsive. And as much as Jesus spoke only truth, the Antichrist will speak only lies. But friends, I want you to consider that the Antichrist will be more of an instead of Jesus. The Antichrist will likely look wonderful. He'll be charming and successful. He will look like the ultimate winner, and he will appear as an angel of light. Now, some people wonder if this Antichrist will be an individual or if it'll be a political system. I think that in a lot of ways, this is a very small distinction to make because the Bible tells us that there will be both a person and a political system running the world before Jesus' return. There will be an individual and there will be a state, but the two of them will be very carefully identified. John speaks of the Antichrist, and also here in this verse, he spoke of many Antichrists in the plural. There is a spirit of Antichrist. Now, the spirit of Antichrist will one day find its ultimate fulfillment in the person we call the Antichrist, who will lead humanity in an end-times rebellion against God. Though the world still waits to see the Antichrist's eventual revealing, there are little previews of this man and his mission to come. You could say that these are antichrists with a little a, not a capital A. So, what might be an instead of Jesus in your life? What might there be that you love or serve more than Jesus himself? Do not only look at the bad things. Sometimes things that look good and attractive can take the place of Jesus in our life, and they can become an antichrist to us, something instead of Jesus. Look, there are many people who would never dream of following the Antichrist in the last days, yet today they serve some substitute or pseudo or instead of Jesus, some kind of Antichrist today. So here's the question. Is Jesus first in your life today?